Hey, what's up everybody? This is Broku. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another review of the Black Clover manga. This week's chapter is Black Clover, chapter 248. There was a 2-week break, and so now we're back, and this title of the chapter is Luck vs. Svenkin, and it was a pretty good chapter. I'm going to give my review, summary, and analysis, but all the analysis can be separated into multiple videos because there's two topics that stem from this video that are just too much to put in this video. So I will talk about those topics a little bit, but it's mainly talking about just this chapter. So the chapter starts off with a flashback, and it's basically Asta brought Luck and Magna to come train with Gaja to learn the runes, and what these are actually called arrays. So you use runes to create arrays, and that's what these runic circles are that amplify magic. So it does turn out that you use these runes from natural mana, and basically Gaja says that Magna's mana is too low to use runes to make arrays. He says he's about stage 5, so he needs to be at least stage 3. Now this is the first topic that I'll be discussing next week. There's two topics, and this is Magna being stage 5 might or might not make sense, but it's just because stages are not very clear yet. Based on what Gaja is saying here, stages are how much mana you have. But when Lord Pachika said what stages were, it wasn't based on how much mana you have purely. It's magical talent times or plus magical skill, which what that means is just mana amount and mana control, because talent is inborn, skill is what you learn and how you adapt to it and get better through like training. So it should be stages are magic amount times magic control, and that's what you get for your stage. But the way that Gaja says it here is that stages are just magic amount, and honestly that actually makes 0 sense. So that's why there's an inconsistency here, and I'm going to be talking about that, in length in the video where I'm going to say Magna should not be stage 5. Now, this all stems on the point that stages are not just magic amount. Now, if it's just magic amount, then yes, Magna should be around a stage 5 because he's, a 3 out of 5 magic amount, and it should be probably low. But the thing is that stages just being magic amount is an inconsistent statement from what Lord Pachika said, and it's also inconsistent from the lore of the series. If stages were all about magic amount, then Noelle should always be stage 1, or probably even stage 0. She has more magic amount than the Fauna, who is an elven apostle. So that's why I don't think it should be magic amount. It should be magic amount and magic control, which if that is the case, which what it should be, Magna should be above a stage 5. And like I said, I'll go into that in depth in the video. That'll be the first topic I discuss next week. So Magna does leave, and because Luck has an instinct for using these runes, and basically Asta feels bad, but Luck's like, if this stops him from getting stronger, that means that's all he's worth. So Magna's gonna come back as a boss. I'm already assumed that. And we get some more information from runes from Gaja. So Gaja gives us more information on the runes. Basically, it's stated that when you use them, or when you make a magical thing with them, they're called arrays. So you use the runes to make arrays, and they let you issue simple orders, as in pursue, or for example grow bigger. So basically make your magic pursue them, or make your magic stronger. So the more complex you make your array, the stronger you make your magic. And then in the flashback he asks Gaja to tell him to use true lightning magic, and this is where it is confirmed that true lightning magic is using real lightning to amplify your magic power, using natural lightning. And so when it goes to the fight, Luck is still, holding his own, but also getting his butt kicked at the same time. Basically, his speed is really helping him out. And this guy's skin magic, he turns his skin into pore cannons, and it starts shooting shit out of his chest. And then Luck gets faster using the runes and using an array. And then he damages him a little bit. And then he gets pissed off, amplifies his power even further. Svenkin does. And then Luck uses 5 arrays, so 5 runic circles, and the Svenkin's like, oh no, this might work on him. And then Luck uses True Lightning Magic, and it's True Lightning Magic Serranos, and basically he turned himself into a spear of lightning and pierced through. He literally flew right through Svenkin and kills him pretty much. Well, probably kills him, I'd assume. Maybe his skin magic will heal him over time. Maybe he won't truly die. But this is something I want to bring up is Serranos. This might be just a weird way to spell Cernunnos. Cernunnos is a Celtic god, and he's known for being, known for having horns. And, Luck has horns, so maybe this is just some inspiration from that. I mean, it's not spelled the same, but don't really know where else it would come from. That was the first thing that came up when I searched Serranos on Google, or Curanos, however you pronounce it. Yeah, so, but that god didn't really have much to do with lightning. He was a god of nature. Lightning is nature, but don't really know what else it would be. But yeah, overall, good chapter. I like that, Luck did come out of that. It does make sense that he would defeat Svenkin because he uses True Lightning Magic. He's very strong, so that would be stage 0 very likely. So, yep, Luck was trained by Gaja, so that makes sense because Gaja is a lightning mage. And Luck, what's interesting is that he learned to use this in 6 months. Took Gaja 2 years. Now, Luck, we know he's a combat fiend. He adapts really fast, so that's probably why, he really did it very well. He did state that he had a natural instinct towards him. Maybe that's because he's the son of Thor. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably not, but I just want to throw that out there. But anyways, a good chapter. And then the other thing that, I talked about the 2 videos I'm going to do next week. That next video that I'm going to do after the Magna one, that is versus Luck. Because that is the big debate going on right now. Defeated a disciple. Luck defeated a disciple. Who would win between the two? Now, it's very obvious. Luck would defeat but I'm going to make a whole video explaining why Luck would defeat and it's really crazy. I never would have expected Luck to have surpassed at this point. Now, of course, it's not going to stay for very long. Is going to surpass Zeno. He's going to get his revenge on Zeno. I heavily predict that. Don't think that Luck's going to stay ahead of for that much longer, but I think it's just really funny and really cool that has more mana than Luck. Has the 4-leaf Clover Grimoire. Has the Wind Spirit. But Luck has surpassed him. I mean, it makes sense, though. Luck is a bit older. Luck is a combat fiend. He has, his adaptive power levels. And he trained with Gaja. Whereas, we don't really know much of what he did for training in the 6 months. He probably did train, as, the Julius ordered all the squads to do so in the anime, and that's canon. But he also probably did a lot of cool missions too. But I doubt that his boosts were near the amount of boosts that Luck did. And in fact, it's not even possible because if his boosts were, then Luck wouldn't have surpassed him. So, yeah, really good chapter. Luck comes out on the top against Svenkin. He defeats a 50% power Dark Disciple. And this is really funny because this makes the Golden Gone look even more fodder compared to the Black Bulls. As, 2 Dark Disciples wiped out almost the entire Golden Dawn. Half the Golden Dawn died, half were basically left, unconscious. It took him to take down barely Gyarados, and then it took him, Letoli, and Klaus to take down the other Dark Disciple, Foil. And then William got captured by Zeno, and then got, no-diffed by Zeno as well. Whereas, Luck defeated a much stronger Dark Disciple, and in terms of heavy hitters of the Black Bulls, there's others. There's Asta. He should be above Luck. There's Noelle. She should be above Luck. There's Yami, who is well above all of them. And there's probably gonna be even more. I mean, Charmy hasn't shown her full power. Charmy already surpassed a Spirit Guardian, before all this happened when Petrov could not stop her. And that wasn't even using her Dwarven powers. So, the Black Bulls are just disgustingly overpowered right now compared to any other squad. If the Golden Dawn were truly the number 2 squad in terms of power, well, there's just nothing they can do. I mean, look at what the Black Bulls did against Dante, and they weren't even close to full power. Dante is much stronger than any of the Dark Disciples, stronger than Zeno, and who was it? It was only Asta, Vanessa, Gauche, Gray, and Henry. Only 5 of the Black Bulls. Imagine if Yami was there from the beginning. If you have Luck, Noelle, Charmy, everybody else, Magna, Zora, they'd probably take down Dante. Now I know Dante only used 60%, and he was comparable to Yami, but if you add in all that, and then have it so that Gauche makes clones of Yami, I don't see how Dante comes out of that. But if Zeno, Gyarados, and Foil wouldn't attack the Black Bulls base when all the Black Bulls were together, they would have gotten absolutely fodderized. Absolutely fodderized. I mean, if Luck can take down a 50% Dark Disciple with better hacks than Gyarados, he's taking down Gyarados if he can take down Svenkin. Noelle is probably comparable to Luck. Asta would destroy the Dark Disciples. It's just hilarious, in my opinion, that the Golden Dawn, or the Golden Dawn, have gone that far down in terms of power. It's just weird because we used to look at them as an extremely powerful squad. And remember, all of them got these partial Elven Ant boosts that they kept after the Elf Arc, and then trying to train and develop that power for 6 months. And 3 guys from the Spade Kingdom come in, and 2 of them do the most of the work and completely wipe them out. So that's crazy that the Golden Dawn, or that week, that the Black Bulls, one of their not even top, 3 members, probably, is wiping out stronger Dark Disciples. Crazy. But anyways, guys, so that's it for the chapter review. Next week is why Magna should be higher than 5th stage, and that's a whole in-depth. I've looked at so many pieces. Guys, I've been debating people on Twitter ever since I tweeted that Magna should be higher, and there's been no good counter-argument to what I've said, because, yeah, you guys are right. If it's just mana amount, Magna probably should only be 5th stage, but that contradicts so much. That contradicts what Laura Pachica says. Laura Pachica should be a higher, and actually I think it was Undyne that actually said it, not Laura Pachica. But I'll have to go back and look, but that's a higher authority than Gaja if she says it's talent and skill. And if it's just magic amount, then why isn't Noelle stage 0 or stage 1 with all of her spells? Because she has more mana than Elven Apostles. She has as much mana as Julius. And Tabata basically, in the way he words it in that interview, that Julius, Asier, and Noelle have the most mana in the series. So if that's how it works, then why isn't Noelle that high of a stage? That's why I think it's magic amount, mana amount, and magic control combined. That's really what it should be. That's how Undyne or Laura Pachica worded it to be. And if that's the case, Magna should be higher than a stage 5, because he has a 4 to 5 in magic control. And if he's a rival to Luck, sure, Luck, is he stronger? Would he beat Magna in a fight? Yeah, but Magna's still relative to him. He's his rival. He's not just his rival for no reason. So I'm going to go in depth. There's so much stuff, guys. There's so much evidence pointing that Magna should be higher. It's either that, or it's Tabata just showing an inconsistency, or it's just that Gaja isn't as smart as Undyne or Laura Pachica. But that being said, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Plus...